Hi, Mrs. Isler. Thanks for calling in. You're here with A.Y. Weinberg and our board member, Moshe Bellows.
All the way in England, huh? Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, no problem.
You have a daughter that is part of Project Extreme, correct?
Yes, Brachi.
Brachi. And what made you decide to send her to Project Extreme?
Like maybe 3 years ago, I think it was. She was really struggling. She was struggling in school. She was struggling socially. Didn't have very much confidence at all. And we heard about it. I think the very first person that may have mentioned Camp Extreme was Rabbi Stamler from America.
Sure. Okay.
I think he was the one who maybe first mentioned the name. So we decided to look into it, and Brachi had an interview. Baruch Hashem, she went, and she absolutely loved it.
What do you think she loved about it?
The first thing that she loved was that she was with people who understood her, the campers who were all in the same situation as her. So there was no kind of social pressure anywhere. She felt comfortable. She just felt she could be herself, validated. She loved the organization of the camp, the structure, how she was always busy. She was just raving about it. She loved how she could express herself there and how she was understood.
I'd love to hear your perspective as a parent. So you've got a child. The child is struggling. Tell me as a parent what you and your spouse, were experiencing during that time and sort of what you were looking for.
We just wanted her to have happiness. She was not in a good way. The school didn't really understand. They didn't understand what she was going through. She was miserable. She spent a lot of time alone. She didn't want to be with people. All the things that she used to enjoy doing, she had no interest in anymore. She just wanted to be by herself on her phone. So that was very hard. That was hard for us to see as parents. When we heard about this summer camp and how amazing it is, we wanted to give her an opportunity to be able to have fun, to be able to enjoy herself, to be able to get out there. And then she would be with people like herself who understand her. She came back. She had much more of a will to carry on. She really, really, she had a fantastic experience. The first thing she said to us when she came in was, I want to go back. I want to go again next year. Brachi and all the other kids like her, they love their phones. They're obsessed with their phones. They're always with their phones. And even with all that, she knew before she went to camp that she would not be able to have her phone for 3 weeks. And even with that fact that she was absolutely loved it and the restrictions that came with the camp, she was still interested to go. So she was definitely looking for something. So my husband just wants to say something.
Hi, it's Judah here. Hi, thank you so much.
Welcome. It's good to have you.
When this came our way, we'll have to deal with it hopefully the right way. And I just know there's lots of love and acceptance. The way to argue with these kids is not direct arguing, is trying to do everything with the side. And if you want to get anything through to them, you need somebody else to do it. They're accepting much more from other people than from us. And when we heard what IOI does and how he approaches them and accepts them with the love and accepts what they are, for us it was like a golden opportunity. And she went and she came back and told me the word for word conversation, the campfires and the conversation she had with IOI and things that she could talk about and express. It's just a world of good to her. She had questions that she could never ask, or she thought I felt dumb asking. And there she could ask and be listened, and she definitely came back more accepting of the fact that there is religion in the world, there is a God in the world. I might not want to practice it all yet, but I will. With her answer, I'll do it when I'm ready. There's something where I was like mesmerized.
Let me ask you one other question. So now it's 3 years later that Brachi's been involved in Project Extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to compare before and 3 years later, what would you say how Brachi is doing today?
There's no words to describe. It can't compare. She's really responsible. She calls me up. I speak to her every day, but she's working. She's got an idea of money, believe it or not, even though she gets here and there. It means she gets from the job she's working now. She appreciates responsibility, time.
And of course, you know that we see that growth all the time with her, which is why we continue to work with her, want to work with her, and we hope to continue to work with her, You know,
Yes.
this is a problem that is not just the United States, Canada, England, and Israel. It's a worldwide problem. There are a lot of reasons why kids are, having to go through what they're going through. And thank God we are there to pick up the pieces. And yes, we would like to be worldwide also, but at the end of the day, it always boils down to funding. The programs that we have right
100%.
now, just to maintain them. It's a struggle, which is why we have this campaign so that we're able to do it, which is why we're talking to you and talking to others to help people understand the need.
When you look at the actual real data from Project Extreme, it's quite impressive.
Yeah, especially we did that survey recently, came back with over 80% happy, healthy, and productive. And we're happy that Brachi is a part of that 80%.
Amen.